What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode. So I am super pumped about this one for obvious reasons. We got new vision cages like you saw in the last episode, but I got them all set up now. So I installed my lights, as most of you guys know. Always got to install those lights. So I got the two new 211s right here on top of the three old ones that I had kind of just floating around. We're gonna get these guys set up with snakes in them. I already have them set up with water, heat, all that fun stuff. Actually, really quick, we're gonna run over to Wild Cargo Pets to show you guys where I get all my heat and pretty much everything I need for my reptiles at. Now, Wild Cargo Pets has been around for almost 70 years. I come here to get all of my reptile needs, even the omnivore diet and everything else that the foxes and the skunk and everybody needs. They carry almost anything you could possibly think of, and if they don't have it in stock, they will order it for you. Really awesome. Aaron and Hillary own this store. Hillary's parents owned it before them. And if you actually go here in West Palm Beach, if you live in the area, you probably will see myself, Blake's from Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. Primitive Predators goes there as well. So you never know, you might see YouTubers in there when you go in there if you guys want to check out the store. It's truly an awesome place. They're actually right now doing a lot of restock and stuff like that to supply the stuff that myself and a couple other YouTubers do, so that if you guys want the products we use, you can go there and get it as well. So definitely check it out. I will put their information in the description like always. Now this right here, this gorgeous looking thing is a wood rack that Vision Cage started making. I don't remember if I really talked about this on the channel yet before. We had one at Aquashella in Dallas back in October. It was a wood stain color, not wood paint color. But this is a 3-tier 211 wood rack for Vision Cages. And come on, look how clean that looks. Look at it, it just looks so good. Now, obviously you can see there's some desert pictures in there. We're gonna be putting some desert snakes in there because why not? So this is actually a temporary thing. This might not be living here with me, but I did went ahead and put all my lights and fancy stuff in it anyway, just because, well, if it's gonna be on display, I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna get this set up as well, and yeah. My God, nothing gets my blood moving like those dang forest cobras. I don't even know if that was caught on camera, but that one, the female, the psychopath, if you guys remember her when I got her, that like climbed up the hook in less than a second, she shot out of the cage so fast, I thought she hit my legs, but she didn't. It was just so close, and she was in the cage, and I'm like, I was 5 feet away, and she literally just launched out. So again, I'm doing this by myself, so I had the camera on the tripod for that last section. But yeah, so everybody's moved over. I still need to label all the cages. I got to put danger venomous reptile with their common name, their scientific name. But yeah, so let's see. We got King Cobra over here, the baby king, who isn't really a baby anymore. He's pushing like 6 feet. The 2 forest cobras, the male and then the female down there, and then Bellatrix and August looking cute as ever. Absolutely love those 2 rattlesnakes. So August, there's your girl. She's in an episode. So we also got the Pygmy, Dusky Pygmy rattlesnake up here. Wanted to get her on display because now I have both rattlesnakes, the world's smallest and largest, on display. Obviously, I thought that was a cool thing, and hey, they're native here, which is awesome. Then I have the horned viper here, this little guy. I bought originally for Brian for when he gets his venomous permit, but then he was like, hey, I don't want it, you can have it. So now I'm stuck with an Amidites. But yeah, so then I have the South American rattlesnakes, the Mexican jumping vipers down there, and then the Brazilian lancehead on the bottom. Now, coming over here to the new vision rack. I have the albino Western Diamondback. You guys haven't seen him in forever. So he was a gift from Mario down at Zoological Wildlife. He has almost lived in a rack the entire time I've had him, just because I haven't really had a cage for him. And hey, now that we're opening up to the public, I do want an albino snake on display. Might be getting some albino Eastern soon. Might be. Not 100% sure on that yet. Then coming down here, we have the Arizona blacktail rattlesnake right there. Creeping it real with Rob's favorite snake. And then the Mojave rattlesnake I thought was actually a really good snake to have on display as well. Just because you never know with their venom what it is going to be. So one of the most dangerous snakes I feel like we have here in the United States. But good educational animals that I feel like we can talk highly about on display here at the zoo. Also, I'm loving, whoop, that's the sun, loving the desert backgrounds in here. So that's a new thing Vision started doing. They have different backgrounds for different cages, which you can get almost any terrain you want, which I thought was really cool. So, but there it is. Again, not permanent, permanent. Still gonna decide on what will be permanent here on cages. Still have, I wanna say, 2 more orders of Vision cages that we'll get before we are fully open in the reptile room here. Again, this will be open before the whole rest of the zoo because we still have to deal with USDA and all that other stuff. And like I said in the last video, guys, I am filming a bunch of stuff out there for you, but it's stuff that takes time, so it's gonna be a little bit. Also wanna throw in there, guys, if you are not already, make sure you guys are supporting USARK. I will have their stuff in the description below. Anything helps with them. Obviously, they're fighting fights that we cannot. And there's a lot of stuff happening here in the animal industry, with the government, with your individual states. So make sure if you're not supporting them, you guys check them out, you support them, pay attention to their website because they put every single thing that comes up on there. I had a very long conversation with Brassman Reptiles, Mr. Jeremy, my good friend, last night about a lot of that stuff. So again, check that stuff out in the description. Big thank you to my Patreons. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys in the next episode like always. Huge thank you to you guys for watching as well. And apparently you guys didn't know this, but I do, because I shared something on Instagram and a bunch of people were like, whoa, I didn't know you had that. I do have merch, guys. It is also in the description below. I'm going to be revamping it here soon, getting rid of a bunch of stuff that's on there just because I didn't like the way it came out. But yeah, so that's a whole new thing. But there is merch down there, so you can check that out as well on Teespring. I will see you guys in the next video like always. Bye.